Hello, beautiful Lyran Starseeds, Urmah Soul Pod. This is Lyran Star Goddess Oracle and Tarot. We are connecting with the energies of light from the Lyran Light Field, the Lion Light Council, receiving messages and information about what kinds of soul lessons and energies we're moving through at this time. And these are daily readings dedicated to Lyran Starseeds. But whenever you find this reading, that is when you are meant to find it. I'm connecting it now. I'm in agreement with Source and only Source. I'm in alignment with light and only light. And checking out the seeds or the roots of the old wise tree spread. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is passionate energy, momentum, going forward with a spark, a flame, fire in the heart, ready to completely dive into and give 100% to this endeavor. So, grand inspiration. And that inspiration goes up into the heart of the situation. Here's the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is some really powerful energy. So there's this spark of inspiration, and then there is this complete understanding. I want to say there's will involved with this, as well as clarity, just complete understanding and clarity, strategy, exactly how to do this, how to move forward. This is feeling as though there's inspiration of divine alignment, complete connection with Source. With this is like soul purpose, an endeavor that is divinely focused. And present time energy is the passionate new beginning, stepping outside the comfort zone. I even feel like, though, it might be stepping outside the comfort zone of what you've done before. It might not be exactly familiar, but it doesn't feel scary. It feels completely divinely aligned. So, any kind of resistance that was felt before has dropped right out of the field. Happening now and into the near future, there is I want to say, I don't really feel like we are tested. I don't really feel like the universe is testing us. It's more like, I'll just go to our oracle for that. It's more like a reflection of what we know, what we have learned through gnosis, through experience. And it's coming back in order for us to see how far we've come. Are we really ready? Are we going forward with this? Is there anything else we need before we go forward? The star reversed I want to say I'm hearing divine intervention. There's something I feel like that was going on in the past. Here's the moon card in the past. And this is hidden things that are hidden until the full moon, that illumination, lighting it all up. But something that was hidden or hidden to you, perhaps very subconsciously nesting, that comes up happening now and into the near future. And again, I don't feel like it is a test so much as I feel like it is a reflection so that you can move forward way differently. You can really consciously step into a different frequency. Goddess Isis is all about frequency. So this has a lot to do with illumination, awareness, and frequency. What frequency are you stepping onto, stepping into? What are you holding? What vibration are you holding now? And what vibration can you step into even through moments? The more moments you collect, the more you are consciously and consistently in that frequency that you want to be in. The big picture is talking about finally speaking out about something in the past. This is speaking out, but this could also be speaking out to self. So it's not necessarily having some big meeting with someone. It could be that you are having an epiphany or a meeting with self. I did this. This was a choice. This was something I was unconscious about. This is something I was conscious about and made the choice anyway. It's speaking out about something in the past that is still on the heart. It's still in the thought process. So, advice is talking about absolutely knowing your worth and absolutely knowing that you have the resources that you need in order to go forward. You are not missing anything. The soul lesson is talking about, oh, this is very, I'm for whatever reason I'm hearing something about a time capsule, but this is the soul lesson of wishing for something, not receiving that wish or that desire, and the recognition of it being like you not getting that wish met was the wish granted. It's like the best thing that could have possibly happened was not receiving whatever it was that you were asking for. Whatever that was, not receiving it put you on the divine path. It puts you on the divine path in some sort of different way or different route. And you were able to get to a place that you wouldn't have been able to get to had you had that wish met. It's almost like sometimes like dodging a bullet, or I totally thought I wanted that, but after I went through some experiences and gleaned some information, I realized that that's not something that I wanted. It only seemed like it. Or again, with the reflection, there was something about that thing that looked enticing, that was enticing, but it evolved into something different. So had I gotten it then, I wouldn't have evolved, or it wouldn't have evolved the way I needed it to go forward with this divine mission. So beautiful and amazing. Let's look at our Lyran Light Council. Higher self is talking about the hanged man, having to wait, having to see things from different perspectives, also having to be the initiate. Angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. Eight of Swords reversed. This is about thinking about something differently, not following the rules of others, but following the rules of self. Even the rules that you made for yourself in the past may have evolved. They may have shifted and changed for good reason, not just, it's not whimsical. It feels very specific. And future self is talking about being able to ground into a new timeline, not being back and forth, not being confused or frustrated or going back and forth between resources. It's very much, there's quite an alignment here. It's very much an alignment. And in our release position, we've got the King of Wands reversed and Justice. There's some kind of releasing an entitlement or releasing a selfishness or the idea that being selfish is selfish. Being selfish is necessary. That doesn't mean that you're not being of service when you're being of service to yourself with a high frequency, with that intention to serve the collective. You are serving the collective by putting yourself first, self healing, self love. So, this is being selfish in the way that you need to do self care. However, this is in the release position. I feel like this is something that was done in the past. Not that this isn't good for always, but there's something about being ready to step forward, and that appears in the outcome. being ready to step forward in a very, I want to say, amicable way. There's something here about duality, but bringing it together, having, I want to say, having wholeness as a concept, being action oriented around having wholeness, not being on one end or the other of the spectrum, but combining all of it and stepping into the wholeness hologram. Hologram, hologram. This is also about doing this with other people. I'm also hearing it's about doing it in a charitable way. That's like talking to someone about their own wholeness. I'm not sure why that's coming up because I'm not getting much more about that other than this is about stepping outside of your own bubble to maybe teach this, but it also has to do with camaraderie, being amicable, um, making situations that everyone is happy with, everyone wins. It's a win-win situation. And this is being action oriented about it. You know, we don't have the Cathedral of Souls here today, but we do have dream incubation. And we can visit those astral places during dream incubation, during dream time. And it does feel like a visit to an astral destination where we talk with higher selves to resolve something or bring in amicable frequency, compassionate, and unconditional love to that place. It's a healing place. And it doesn't mean that there is everybody's on the same page necessarily. It doesn't mean that there's even forgiveness involved or that process. It's more, talk about the wholeness hologram. It's more like you're holding the space of light and you're going to this place with this healing light in your frequency, and that gives others permission to match you. So, in a sense, you are on the same page because you're able to match frequencies at that high intensity. This is like this healing, whether it's a modality or whether it is a particular thing that you are wanting to send focused energy to, this is a calling. I love it. Urmah Soulpot, thank you for being here with me, and I will see you tomorrow.